Back at it again with a couple of resin pieces for necklace crochet sets. The first one here, this is a piece of Hollywood, not fame and film star, but wood from an actual holly tree. It's very rare. Uh, Rare in the fact that it's hard to come by if you're a woodworker, and when you can come by it, it's extremely expensive because it has some very interesting qualities. The main thing about holly wood is that it's valuable, but only valuable if it's pure white. It's one of the few woods out there that is just pure white, featureless, almost appears grainless. It's known for its plainness. And outside of that, it's very unusual to see because, it's not a commercially, viable species. And, you only get the occasional backyard tree that comes up. And I lucked into a bunch here lately, and I actually have a whole trailer full of it out at the moment. But it's very weird wood in that it is very difficult to dry properly. And that's where most of the rareness and uniqueness comes in from it. Because when you cut it open, you have that clear, that perfectly pale, creamy white color, and you want it to be featureless, but there's some kind of fungus or tree sap, or it's something that everybody in the wood community really still to this day can't come to a consensus on. But if you don't dry it quickly enough and in cold weather, it develops this. Once the air hits it after a couple of days, it develops this kind of blue green stain and also some yellows, and like it turns all kinds of weird colors. And that first piece, one of the second one already, I'm lagging on, but that first piece was some yellow resin in it, and it wouldn't have been my first choice in colors, but it was a request, and I was really pleased with the way it came out. I think a lot of that had to do with me choosing the right piece of wood to go with that yellow. That particular piece was spalted, meaning there was already it was starting to rot a little bit, and went through a whole lot more of that color change. Had some real dark spots, but also had some yellowness in the wood itself. The spalted hollywood's the bottom one there. The top one's a maple eutypella I've been turning a bunch of. It's the inverse of some I made recently. This one's kind of copper with teal highlights. The other one's kind of the opposite of that. But yeah, that's these two.